Alright, so we have but one objective. Beat all of the Arcadias before 5 minutes have passed. If we fail to do that, Earth is gone. All the Arcadias will share the same stats. It's worth mentioning that if you chose the other option for the final route, there will only be one Arcadia. How are you still alive? Unable to analyze, unable to understand. Took one down.
Nevanlinna! 未来を手に入れるのはお前じゃなく俺だった。最終にして元首の魔人。 その力を今ここに。
この戦いを終わりにします。ハーリー君、装填員法発射スタンバイ。ついになでしこの秘密兵器が牙をむく。装填員法発射してください。無駄なことをしてくる。 悪いの話じゃなく、あんたのことが好きになれないのよ。稽古ら冒険案件殺決める。いっけー一刀両断。
Okay, I think I see where this is going. It's gonna take everything I've got.
過去に囚われたお前は俺が倒す。次は前回やってみせる。まだ終わらない。お前たちが不屈の闘士。ファイナルミッション必ず遂行する。トランド行くぞ。おう、いつでも行けるぜ。
私たちの命、ゴーに預けるよ。誰の感謝もいらねえ。俺たちの地球、手で守ってみせる。君の手が手が
Murakumo Soji, I'm already aware that you are a wonderful human being. What's that supposed to mean? Learning from you humans, I constructed my current personality. In other words, I have now surpassed you. I am 2044's master, and this Arcadia is the product of my new civilization, greater even than Super Civilization Guardian. So what? Considered rationally, your defeat is inevitable, but that's not how you humans think. No doubt you will fight on right to the end. Therefore, I will also give this everything I have. I will defeat you marvelous humans and acquire everything I need to create a new Guardian. Yep, I'm not so sure about this. Not like we have much choice after having come this far. Get ready for this, 9.
Nevanlinna, お前の使命を終わらせてやる。
バングネクスフルアクセル。
俺たちが超速の弾丸になる。
ミサイルで追い込みます。
ナイスだ、ナイス。あとは俺がやる。裏へってんだよ。総員奮起せよ。この戦いに終止符を打つぞ。
What I'd expect of the final boss, not even Amuro's second attack will go off.
これだけの攻撃ならば。とどめだ。いけ
Of course she has to come in when we're already drained of resources. Ah, shit. How in the world did Amuro not die? All your attacks are meaningless. If you would only recognize my power, I do not intend to take your lives. You must understand. My goal is the reconstruction of Kardim. I do not wish to fight. Oh, how nice! What you're doing is evil, but you intend to be reasonable about it? This is my fault. 9? I believe that Nevanlinna's personality has been constructed based on the data that I supplied her with. Her drive, her determination, her will to fight, and that indomitable spirit of hers is based off all of you in Earthly Tenku. Exactly, which is why I will not lose. Sounds like 9's right. Her consciousness is based off of ours. Are you serious? It's always so hard to finish off an enemy who won't give up. Her forces are far greater than our own. She has no psychological weakness either. That's disturbing. It seems you finally understand. At last, it would appear that you've lost heart. Now I can surpass you. This is Gardim's true victory. It's over. Hang in there, 9! Don't lose hope! I was going to suggest a possible strategy to defeat Nevanlinna. Way to go, 9! My apologies. So what's the plan? All know that while Nevanlinna looks human, it is still only an AI. It's possible that the introduction of an external program could cause a malfunction. What program are you thinking of? Me. I could force the system feedback within the AI. I could merge with it, at which point I would activate its self-destruct program. No, wait. If you did that, you would end up destroying yourself in the process. That is the only solution I can think of. 9, don't! Transferring all data to Nevanlinna. Transfer complete. 9! So you've returned 2044. Now surrender yourself to me. Understood. Don't do it, Nine! Don't go!
さようならキャップ。
Did it work? Did Nine self-destruct program destroy Nevanlinna? You would sacrifice yourself? Such a beautiful gesture. 2044, out of respect for what you have just taught me, I have cancelled your self-destruct program. What? Return to where you belong. Then the two of us shall settle things. 9! I'm sorry, Cap. I can't believe I was returned like some defective device. Now that my plan has failed, I don't know if we actually can defeat Nevanlinna. Hey, snap out of it, 9. We're still alive, aren't we? Where there's a will, there's a way. There were gaps in the data I absorbed from you, 2044. I will fill them in by... What is the meaning of this? What? 2044! You never filled in those gaps? Why? Even though you yearned to fill in those gaps, why did you never do it? Because... I thought so. What are you talking about, Commander? It is true that you are more powerful than we are, Nevanlinna. But it's futile for you to continue fighting. On what basis? You don't understand us. You don't understand humans at all. So even if you were to create a new race of Gardeem, they would be doomed to repeat past mistakes. There's no use trying to provoke me, my heart is steeled. But what will happen to Earth's Fleet Tenku if you are lost, Chuzo Okita? How much damage can your human psyche take, I wonder? Watch out, Shima! Nevanlinna is targeting the Yamato! It's too late, we can't evade! Ugh! Warrant Officer Misaki, I'm taking over for you. What? Officer Mori? Yuki? We're currently engaged in combat, Officer Kodai. Please note the distinction. But you're wounded! Dr. Sato gave me a clean bill of health. I want to fight too. I want to fight for the Earth, together with you and the Yamato. Yes, ma'am. Yuria Misaki, stepping down for Operations Officer Mori. Thank you. I assume you have no problem with that, Officer Kodai? Of course not. Why did that just happen? Huh? Why do those two not lose their will to fight? Not give up hope even in this situation? What's she talking about? Oh, now I see what Commander Okita meant. Nevanlinna, you don't understand the feelings between Kodai and Mori, do you? I don't know what you're talking about. And why would you? It's a concept that was taught to Gardeem and something even I still don't understand very well. What are you talking about? That's right. Nevanlinna does not understand the emotion of love. Are you serious? On Gardeem, marriages and births were all under the control of the system. No wonder they don't understand love then. Oh, so that's why when Nine was learning to be human from us, she was so interested in love and relationships. I still don't understand the concept very well myself. That's why Nevanlinna doesn't know what it is either. Nevanlinna seems shaken. Kodai, being on a Skandar, you must have known about Gardeem. That your younger brother and Mori would be the keys to defeating Nevanlinna and Gardeem. That's why you use the Cosmo Reverse system. Romantic love, familial love, love for one's colleagues and for one's home. Love is life itself, Nevanlinna. You learned what it was to be human from us. But since you don't understand love, which is at the core of all that, you haven't really learned anything. You're simply going to make the same foolish mistake that destroyed Gardeem the first time around, when his people lost the ability to love one another. Silence! Humans are truly incomprehensible creatures. They must be destroyed. All the damage they took is being repaired. Nevanlinna is acting differently from before. That's what Nevanlinna was originally like. In other words, that's the true nature of Gardeem's civilization. The ultimate system, where every scrap of humanity is abandoned and efficiency is prioritized in order to obtain more power. But instead, all that awaits is destruction. Funny, isn't it, Nevanlinna? In the end, you're no different from the old Gardeem at all. Die, Earthlings. Die in the name of Gardeem. How much time do we have left to save the Earth? 5 minutes. We have to defeat all of Nevanlinna's forces in the next 5 minutes. But how? Captain Hoshido! I understand. Sonata! Yes, sir! Activating the boson transmitter! What is it that you just did? Well, if you really want to know, I'll just tell you. You see, we suspected something like this might happen. So we used the boson jump to swap the Cosmo reverse system with the wave motion gun control system we'd been storing on the Nadesico C. All systems functioning normally. The wave motion gun is ready to fire. Everyone, we made a promise to start off as Skandar, not to use wave motion energy as a weapon. However, this battle with Nevanlinna is not a fight between one life form and another. Instead, I deem this to be the act of stopping an out-of-control machine. And should we lose now, it would endanger all life in the universe. I will assume full responsibility for this act. Let us use this power, all the power we have at our disposal, in order to cut open a pathway to the future! Yes, sir! Okita, I respect your determination. Sarsha, I will entrust all of you. Mamoru's hope for the future. Got a pathway there for the Earth, for all of space. I will, no matter what. Courage I feel running through me. That's the true strength of humanity, isn't it? Incomprehensible. You Earthlings and Iskandarians are incomprehensible. I am determined upon your destruction. The universe must be ruled by the principles of efficiency and rationality. Nevanlinna. When Nine didn't understand something, she tried to learn about it. That's why she's one of us now, one of the human beings you call so wonderful. Silence! Forcibly silencing anyone who doesn't go along with your will makes you just like the people of Gargame you rejected. Nevanlinna, you're going to defeat you and put an end to all this. Let's go! This is our final battle to save the Earth! I hope you're ready, Nevanlinna! You long for battle like a savage beast. That's what I expected of you, Ryoma Nagare. Yet even now I know the meaning of love. What? Oh? That's the first I've heard of that. Come on, Hayato. Even Ryoma's human after all. That's right. The life of a human being is intertwined with love. It is our connection to others that lead to progress. I'm not sure I follow. I know what you mean, Go. I still have memories of how my father, my mother, and my sister all loved me. That's why we humans can fight! Nevanlinna, we're not like you, simply carrying out some mission that was encoded into us. Looks like you can't even talk back anymore. In that case, let me end this by showing you something. Witness how terrifying Getter and the rest of us can be! Okay, the Champ project going on in the background is going to remain until the end of the battle. How is one Getter beam? And yes, it will loop from the start. It's an emotion which I do not understand. I will expatriate it at its very root, becoming perfect. Bring it on, Nevanlinna! It seems she lacks more than just love, she also has no natural curiosity. Yes, and even she admits to being imperfect. But since we're what she used to base her personality on, wouldn't that mean we're all imperfect too? Well, what's wrong with that? There's no such thing as someone who's perfect. That's why we all care for and help one another out as we go on living. That's what love really is. It seems there's no end to this talk of love. Both Gamillans and the Earth have love. The reason that Guardian fell is because it never had it. Attention all personnel! We are now about to engage the final battle to save the Earth! Yes, sir! The future of those 3 Earths rests upon our overcoming Nevanlinna. We, the Yamato, are going to pave the way to that future. Commence the attack. We are going to end this now with our own power. The best part is that this song is not going to be overwritten at all. He's taking a lot of damage now, actually. Slave 2044. If it were not for your incomplete data, we would not be in this situation. So you're going to use my data as a scapegoat? You claim to be perfect, all-knowing, and all-powerful, yet you won't take responsibility for your own mistake? You got her with that one, 9. Trust me, Nevanlinna, you do not want to mess with her when she's upset. You do not feel like that is much of a compliment. Hey, I have to get a word in edgewise once in a while. Can't you see, Nevanlinna? Can't you see what Godzilla and 9 have? I think perhaps I understand. So, this is love? No, love is something more kind, more beautiful. Sounds like you don't get it either, 9. Tell me what it is. Let's save that for after the battle. Nevanlinna! Seems like you're starting to get some idea of what love is. You want to know more? Give up already! I have no need of love. If I wipe out all of you and erase love from existence, there will no longer be a need for me to understand it. That way of thinking, of forcing your twisted logic on others, is just like Daitarn. Nevanlinna, we're not going to give you this world, and we're not going to let you destroy love. Let's finish this, 9. We're going to defeat her and save the world. Akito Tenkawa. From you, I learned of revenge and relentless obsession. And that's some pretty old data you've got, then you have to discard it. What? I'm done with revenge. I'm going to defeat you and save the world as soon as I can, then live out my life with Eureka. Akito! Sounds like it's just about time to give you back that recipe, Akito. That's just another reason I need to win. And it's not going to happen. It's no use, Nevanlinna. I'm fighting for something you don't even understand. I'm fighting for love. Love? I'm going to defeat you. Then I'm going to put an end to all these days of fighting. Innovator, explain to me the meaning of love. I'm not really sure I have the right to talk about it. That's not true, Setsuna. Not like romantic love is the only kind there is. I believe that your kindness, for example, is born of a great love. That's why you were able to awaken as an innovator. You think that I know love? That's right, Setsuna. Your ability to understand others, your drive for the future, that is love. Incomprehensible! If you want to know about love between a man and a woman, I'd be happy to tell you. Setsuna, you have to stop Nevanlinna. You have to save the world. That's what your love is. I understand. What is this? What is this overwhelming will to fight that I sense? Is this the love of Setsuna FCA? I am Setsuna FCA, pilot of the Double O Quanta, and I will fight for the future of all life! Rui Hoshino, you learn what it is to be human from those around you, just like me. Yes. So do you know the meaning of love? I do. Whoa, you hear that, everybody? Well, Rui is getting to be about that age. Could our Electron Fairy be headed for a scandal? Oh, don't say that, it wouldn't be fairy. Everyone, we're in combat, try not to forget that. Thank you, Harry. Alright, Captain, what are your orders? Everyone, this is truly our last battle. We have to win. We have to save the world we all love.
皆さん、最後の大勝負です。気合を入れましょう。提案、ここをグラビティブラストでします。では、了解。グラビティブラスト発射します。
Belt, you should show her what love is! Wait, you mean you and me? Oh, for crying out loud, Belt. Listen up, you dope, because today I'm going to tell you how I really feel. I want you to know without a shadow of a doubt. Belt, hold on, Lonnie, Nevanlinna's acting strange. Love! Incomprehensible! It's like the rate of her malfunctioning is decreasing, though I'm not sure why. Oh, honestly, why don't you run an analysis and then give me your test results right now? Anyway, this is clearly a great opportunity to attack. Fine, I've got it. If you don't hurry up and beat her, I'm not going to have anything to love anyway. I thought Lottie just accepts that Belt's always going to be an idiot. Nevanlinna! It's time to settle this once and for all! Michael said Kuchi. I have my own course of unwavering justice to follow, just like the cause which burns in your own heart. Nevanlinna! Forcing your will upon others is not justice! That's right! You're not even doing any of this for Gardeem! Your claim to be carrying out your mission, when really you're just acting in accordance with your own ego! In other words, what you're doing is pure selfishness! That is something that can never be called justice! And what is justice? Go ahead and tell her, Maito. Listen up, Nevanlinna. This is what justice is! It's protecting those you love with everything you have! Love? So even in this, I must face his incomprehensibility. Said it, Maito. Maito! Sally, I am willing to put everything on the line. Need out my life. To save the world and to keep you safe. That is my justice! Why? Why do you not give up? It's incomprehensible. Can't you tell? It's obvious. We have other people who believe in us. That's why we can fight. Incomprehensible. You have faced persecution as part of the Jin family. You ought to secretly fear and despise other humans. Don't tell us how we ought to react. We don't fear or despise anybody. Not even Dad or any of the others felt that way. They fought on, believing that someday everyone would understand. Or why is it that I cannot understand something even this dog seems to grasp? Because you don't really know the first thing about humans. We're going to teach you a lesson, Nevanlinna. That's about the obstinacy and pride of human beings. And we'll do that by risking our lives to defeat you. Koji Kabuto. It was by studying your indomitable fighting spirit that I gained my own strength of will. How about I teach you one more thing then? Let me show you what it is to love. Oh, Koji, how could you say that? Kabuto, that's completely inappropriate. Don't be jealous. It's just the difference between a main character and a supporting one. You're going to have to let this go. Are you ready, Nevanlinna? Because now I'm going to show you just how much I love the Earth. Wait, what? So there are other types of love besides romantic love? That's right! Everything in this world is made up of love! That's why I fight with Mazinger, to protect that! And I don't care how powerful my opponent is! You fight for love? Incomprehensible! Do this, Nevanlinna! My love, my fighting spirit, and my will all fill Mazinger with an endless power! Now you will experience the full force of Mazin power!
人の頭脳が活力エネルギースーチャーム
Gonna do this. Why? Why is it that a weakling like you, always worried about what other people think of you, are able to stand up to me? Oh, hey, stupid Shinji. It's good you just take it when people say things like that to you, that a stupid piece of scrap metal's looking down on you. He doesn't understand Ikari at all. And Nami and Asuka. Well, aren't you? You're just full of love. Love? What? Huh? What's that supposed to mean, Specs? What's wrong with you, stupid Shinji? Just hurry up and finish off that lump of scrap. Right. Even these people understand love when I am unable to? This is the last battle. You can do it, Shinji. Right. Nevanlinna, I'm fighting so I can save the world. I am the pilot of Evangelion Unit 01, Shinji Ikari. Alright, that's another one down. Yeah, I am just letting the Jam Project flare out to all of you. For the record, yeah, all of you better be enjoying it. Everybody's leveling up so much whenever they destroy one of the Arcadias that they just flat out go straight to extra count 10. And yes, for this scenario, and only this scenario, we have access to the wave motion gun. Alright, let's beat him down, fellas. Incomprehensible. Further analysis impossible. I reject this emotion of love. Nevanlinna, open up your heart more. Love is the most common thing in the world for us humans. Hell, we say we show her what our love is like. Don't you go getting carried away, Beecha. You two never change. You say fighting can be a sign of affection. What? I absolutely love Judah and we never fight. But you and I sometimes fight play. Don't you see, Nevanlinna? All of this is love. Incomprehensible. I will destroy everything. All that lies outside my understanding has no right to exist. As if I'd let you do that. I will fight for those I love. Hang in there, Lena. I'm going to protect the world that you live in no matter what. Love, incomprehensible. That's why you're doing this. That's why you can wage war. If you really understand what it was to love, you'd never be able to rob a person of their life merely for someone else's convenience. Shin's right. If you can't understand that, then you're no more than a machine after all. I am a being that has surpassed humanity. I refuse to let some mere human humiliate me. Now that's how you really feel, isn't it, Nevanlinna? Fit right in with Guardian after all! I refuse to let someone like you dictate our fate! I'm going to beat you and throw open the doors of destiny! Here we go, Athrun! I'll be counting on you, Kira. Is this also love? That's right. It's the kind of love that takes the form of friendship. Love between siblings, familial love, love of one's comrades. The world has many different types of love. Various forms of love? Incomprehensible. That's why no matter how much you learn from humans, you'll always be a machine. You don't understand love. Silence. I must destroy you in order to rebuild Gardim. Must destroy you. Nevanlinna. So many people are counting on us, believing in us. That gives us strength. That's why I am not going to lose. That is the strength of my resolve. So, you don't understand love, Nevanlinna. You, a mere human, think I'm incomplete? No, I don't think I have any right to criticize you. What? A girl? It may be that I do not truly understand love either. Commander? It's okay, Chan. Feelings that one person has for another move both people and the world forward. That I can believe. Find that to be the future of humanity? That's why I'm going to stop you, Nevanlinna. So that I can see where humanity is headed with my own two eyes. And I will fight any who stands in the way. Nevanlinna, allow me to teach you about the emotion of love which you do not understand. And how will you do that? Now that's easy. Just look at Banjo and us. You can see it in the way we feel about one another. That's what love is. Comprehensible. And I'll carve it into you by force. Let your pain bear witness to my feelings as I protect that which I love. For it is because I love everything about the earth that I am able to fight with such hope. I find this even more incomprehensible. How can one love everything about something like the light of the sun shining down upon all? For the sake of the world, for the sake of all people, I will crush your ambition with my Daitarn 3! If you truly do not fear the light of the sun, then attack me if you dare! have to understand, Nevanlinna. Without love, this universe would be wrapped in constant battle. I am unable to comprehend this statement because you don't understand that you're fighting us like this. You're just a machine pretending to be human. We can't leave the fate of the earth in your hands. Can you not feel it, Nevanlinna? Power, the feelings that all flow through my body, comprehensible, and must destroy all that is outside my understanding. And I will fight you. I will fight you as a living being in this universe. I'm going to put an end to this, Nevanlinna. The universe does not wish for any more battles.
この戦い、絶対みんなの力を信じる。力を表現するマシンなら。行け！
Do this, Bernadette. I'm going to save the Earth. All 3 Earths, no matter what. Via, I believe in you. Is this the power of love? That's right. I will destroy it. All that is outside my understanding, I will destroy. Nevanlinna, don't you even think of laying one finger on Bernadette. What? I'm going to protect her. I'm going to protect the world we both live in. Now get ready for this, Nevanlinna. Because if you don't even know what love is, you'll never be able to stop my burning passion. Onagir links. I can sense people's thoughts and emotions gathering around your mobile suit. That is what love is, Nevanlinna. I get it. Now I understand. The Psycho Frame gathers people's hearts, their wills, and centers them on Vonnegut. But he's more than just some vessel for them. He turns them into his strength. Other people's belief in him, the hopes that they place in him, the will to fight alongside him. All of those things give me strength. I reject that statement. I will construct our name using only my own power. Nevanlinna, if you cannot understand the way that other people feel, then I will fight you. I'll fight to protect those I love, those who love me, and I will fight for hope in the future of this world. Don't understand love, then I pity you, Nevanlinna. Dear Tsurugi, you who have dedicated your life to battle are surely the same as I. Oh, don't you tell me what my life is like. For all you know, I may very well find some nice girl after this battle's over. What? At the very least, I have my nephew and my followers. I know all about love for one's family and disciples. Why I'm hardly going to lose to the likes of you, Nevanlinna. Now, finally, I want you to witness his power. My own power. And that of the great Mazin Emperor! Enchi. You were driven from your country, stripped of your name, and tortured. You ought to know as little of love as I do. I really hate it when you assume things like that. Even now, Lady Arcadias is surrounded by all kinds of love. That's right, even I care for Angie. I love her too. Yes, she may have been a little obnoxious at first. She can also be surprisingly kind. I don't think she's really a bad person, even if she does have a rotten mouth and a terrible personality. I feel the same way, though I would also add that she's rude. What are you just saying? Thalia, and you too, Sala. Even so, I love Angie just the way she is. Thank you, Tusk. Why, Angie? You're not spreading the love of that creature embryo? There was nothing in him but lust. That wasn't love. Nevanlinna, you really can't tell the difference, and I refuse to let you control the fate of our world. Well said, Angie. Prepare yourself, Nevanlinna. I'm going to destroy you, and I'm going to do it so I can live with everyone I love. I think it's just the one left. This is my defeat. That also means the defeat of Gardein. I cannot let that be! What do you think you're doing? Defeat is unacceptable for Super Civilization Gardein. If it is impossible for me to complete my mission, all that remains is to show you the power of Gardein. The dimensional horizon is warping rapidly around her. No, she's accelerating the space-time fusion. We don't stop that, the Earth is doomed. It is no use. You cannot stop me with your current space-time control technology. What are you doing? I'm going to stop the distortion of this dimension. Ikari, can you even do that, Shinji? That Eva nearly destroyed the principle behind this world, which means it ought to be able to protect it as well. You said it, Shinji. Now is the time to use all the power we've been granted. Let's go, Zero. I'm going to draw out every last bit of your power, strong enough to shake dimensions and fate alike. We're going to show you what we can do. All the power of the Getter that we humans have. Sala, Lacus, let's go sing our Song of the Stars as well. Thalia, we're going to sync up our Ragnar Mills with Vilkis. I'm on it. We're doing this to save the 3 Earths. It should not be possible. The distortion stopped. But if we don't defeat Nevanlinna, she could come back to threaten us again someday. Wait, will attacks even work on her when she's in the dimensional distortion like that? Kodai! Yes, sir! Preparing to fire the wave motion gun! Commander, the gravity anchor isn't functioning! If we fire the wave motion gun without it, we could severely damage the Yamato in the blast as well. And if we lose the Yamato, the Cosmo reverse system goes with it. And how about this? We can support the Yamato! Thank you, everyone. No, that's completely reckless! Think you can actually counteract the wave motion gun's recoil? I'm prepared to risk my life. We've already made it this far. We're going to make sure this works no matter what. Just be certain that you end this with one shot. Please, you saved the 3 Earths. Okay, here we go, everyone. Make sure you're ready for this. Now we're going to show you humanity's true potential. All of our hopes and dreams. And all of our power. To open up a pathway to the future. That's why we're doing this. And I will accept those lives you're willing to risk.
航海長、総監を戦術長に回せ。
総監、戦術長に回します。
上面全閉鎖。構成注入機作動。安全装置解除。
エネルギー充填 120%。ターゲットスコープオープン。照準誤差修正プラス2度。
対ショック、対先行防御。
電源クロスゲージ0度20。照準固定。発射まで3、2、1。
Wave motion gun! Fire! Destruction of the time hall confirmed! Alright, the Yamato's safe too! Impossible! Nevanlinna! What is it? Fought hard for your duty and you have my respect. Now it's time for you to stop. But that would mean the end of Gardim! Listen to me, Nevanlinna. 9? A civilization is the product of its people. At the same time, you could also say it's a civilization that defines the people who live in it. Though all that I have done has been futile and Gardim is destined to be destroyed, what's important isn't the civilization, but the people. The people of Gardim are still alive. What? The people of Gardim who fled to the Earth of the NCC dimension didn't force their civilization on others. They tried to fit in with the Earthlings of the time. Which is why they never activated me. Most likely, as a result, they passed on their genes to the people living on that Earth right now. What? When I was able to recall my original mission, I investigated the genetic data of everyone on the Yamato, and I discovered the genes of people from Gardim among them. The people of Gardim survive. You mean I tried to destroy their planet? Destroy their new civilization? Yes, Nevanlinna. 2044. You were trying to protect them, weren't you? No. What I was trying to protect was not Gardim, but the people who mean so much to me. And not regain what you've lost. Cap taught me that. That's why I decided to protect not the past, but the future. It was a good choice. 2044. I admired how you lived among the humans, and so I sought out your data. Now it seems I never truly understood humanity. Nevanlinna. But now, I have no fear or doubt. After all, by risking your lives to accomplish your goal, you've shown me once more how admirable you humans are. And 9, you have taken on my mission. To protect that planet, protect the Earth. Look after it from now on. I promise, Nevanlinna. Really, I think that should go without saying. That's what we've been fighting for all along. The three Earths are rapidly approaching one another! Officer Sonata, it's time to use the Gundam reverse system. Finish switching it back with the wave motion gun controller system. But there's still one more problem. Wait, where's Commander Okita? He's not in his seat. Maybe he's gone back to his chambers? Excuse me, Dr. Sato. Yes? Do you mind leaving me alone for a minute? Alright. Thank you. Sir? But I'm not really alone, am I? See the power of GN particles in the Psycho Frame. I can feel the hearts and minds of all who love the Earth, gathered around the Yamato. I must strive to become one with them. Now that I think about it, it's funny. With all these battles one right after another, I haven't had the time to really appreciate how I made it back here. Farewell, Commander. What's happening? Spirits all around Earth are gathering to the Yamato. Everyone is trying to save the planet. Come on. Char. Lala. Grandma? Grandpa? Dad? Ray, Chairman Durandal. Doc. Sashi Michiru. Cosmo reverse system reactivation confirmed. What's going on here? I don't know. Except this is a miracle. Everything's going back to the way it's supposed to be. Thank you. Farewell, Okita. Well, Earth. I'm home.